Hey, and welcome to the Covert PinPress theme demo. You're about to discover how the world's most expensive domain name increased their traffic by 1173% overnight. And how you can do the same by using this simple WordPress theme to tap into the most buzzing trend on the internet and sucking traffic from Pinterest and Facebook on autopilot. Pinterest is extremely hot right now. It's the fastest growing social network, and internet marketers are scrambling to cash in. I had previously dismissed Pinterest as just being housewives sharing salad recipes. That was a big mistake, but it took a special kind of wake-up call for me to realize that. And here's the wake-up call I'm talking about. Back in early May, I noticed a site jumping wildly up the Alexa traffic rankings, and that naturally piqued my interest. I wanted to have a look at which site it was and what they were doing. And it turns out it was sex.com, which is actually the world's most expensive domain name. It has been traded in 8-figure deals multiple times. I think the most expensive ever sold for $16 million. Now, despite being the most expensive domain name in the world, this site actually has a history of underperforming and being run by what I like to call Muppets who don't know what kind of gold mine they're sitting on. So when an underperforming site like that jumps up in traffic overnight, like you see in this screenshot, naturally I wanted to figure out what they did. And it turns out all they did was turn to a Pinterest format. And looking at this picture, can you guess which day they did that? Yep, they did it just before May the 1st this year. Now, why did this work so well for them? It worked well because Pinterest have already conditioned millions of people to react in a certain way when they see content presented in a certain way. And humans are visual creatures, and an image-based site has a better chance of grabbing your attention than a site that just presents a wall of text when you enter it. And what happened for sex.com was that people started sharing, liking, and commenting on their content in their posts because they were already trained to do that. They were already trained that when they saw content presented in this way on Pinterest, they should click the like button, they should click the repin button, and they should comment on it. And they carried that on to the other site. So even though they had fantastic results doing this, we actually don't recommend that you try to replicate this, because it worked for sex.com because of their niche. They have obviously content that is on an audio site and stuff that are not allowed on Pinterest. So they were filling a social networking void in their particular niche. You don't want to go in and compete with Pinterest unless you have very deep pockets or are friends with a bunch of venture capitalists. But as we say, if you can't beat them, you join them. And we can replicate the results that these guys got, and without a huge cost. And we figured that the best approach would be to combine the features of Pinterest with the powers of WordPress, bringing you the best of both worlds: good SEO, as is inherent in WordPress, low cost, easy to use, and the explosive results from going social. And that's why we can now introduce the Covert PinPress theme. It's a WordPress theme that makes your blog look exactly like Pinterest, and not only look exactly like Pinterest, it makes it look, feel, and work exactly like Pinterest. And therefore it taps into the Pinterest psychology and makes your visitors much more likely to read, like, share, and comment on your content. And then we've added some sneaky covert traffic generation inbuilt into the theme that will get you a ton of free traffic from Pinterest and Facebook. So right now, let me show you how in just minutes from right now